Okay, so I'm using my thermal compound cleaner. You want to use the #1 bottle first. It's by Arctic Clean. And once you get all the material off, use the thermal compound too. So before will look like this, with all the thermal compound on there, and then once you're all done, it should look like this. So this is the best stuff. It's fairly cheap. Just use a Q-tip. I'll show you how to do it. Just what I do is set the Q-tip on there, take the #1, put some right on the Q-tip over the top, and just rub it around, kind of get it all over all the thermal compound. Let it sit on there for a little bit and it'll start eating it away. Once it starts eating it away, it should start coming right up. See how shiny the GPU gets? Just keep rubbing it until it all comes off. Just kind of dissolves away, like it's kind of like chewing gum, I guess. So get all that stuff out there. Switch ends of the Q-tip here and just kind of rub it down. It should all come right off, so it looks something like that. Pretty easy. Put a little bit more on there maybe and should drop. It's nice and clean and flat. You want a flat surface when doing this. Now that that's out of the way, just kind of dry it off with the dry end of the Q-tip. And get all the excess off of it. Just comes right off. Okay, now we got a clean unit. I want to use the #2 Arctic Clean and just put a drop on there, and that just cleans it once you get all the compound off. And it should be nice and clean and dry. So dry end again. Then you're ready to apply the thermal compound. It's the next video. So you got 2 chips that look like this, essentially. Alright. Okay, now that the CPU and GPU are cleaned up, you want to clean all the thermal compound off the heat sink. So you got this one and you got this one. So basically do the same thing that you did to clean off the CPU. Just put a drop, and this one's got a lot of it on it, so I'm probably going to put a couple drops on it. Kind of let it sit there and rub it in with Q-tip. So we'll start with this one. And get all that stuff off of there. Should start coming right off after a couple seconds. Might have to rub a little hard. I like to saturate the Q-tip like that. Until you get it nice and clean. Alright, so it's all cleaned off. Take some of the #2, put a drop or so on there, get a nice clean Q-tip. Just clean it off. Get nice and shiny. Alright, that one's done. Nice and clean. Set it to the side and start doing the other heat sink. This one's got a lot of it on it. Sometimes you just want to let it sit, put it on there and make sure you get it all over it. Just kind of let it sit and it'll eat it away a little bit. I'm going to put a little more on there. This is, once again, it's the #1 Arctic Clean. Oops. #1 Arctic Clean. So just put a couple drops on here. Like so. It's probably too much, but it kind of smells orangey. It's like that citrus clean. That might even work. You might want to try that citrus clean stuff, but it's starting to come off. Gotta put a little elbow grease into this sometimes. It's not that easy, especially if they use a lot of it, which they do on these. So anyway, now that that's all gunked on there and it looks like it's pretty much off, now I'm going to take a paper towel because it's a large area and just kind of wipe it all off. And believe it or not, it all came right off with a paper towel. So it should look like that now. And you want to apply the #2 thermal paste purifier, thermal surface purifier. I'll just use a paper towel again. Just kind of get all that other compound off of there. Make sure it's clean. When you're all done, it should look like that. It's really pretty easy.